I'm Mrs. Purrfect, and you're watching Breaking Mews. Scientists have finally solved the century-old mystery behind what makes orange cats, well, orange. That includes your beloved Ginger Floof, who thinks chaos is a personality trait. Just published in May 2025, two research teams, one from Stanford University, the other from Kyushu University, independently cracked the genetic code behind that iconic orange fur and why most orange cats are male. The answer? It involves a missing chunk of DNA, a little X-chromosome drama, and a gene called ARHGAP36.
Is this a real gene name? Or the Wi-Fi password?
Vito, you have a point there. Let's just call it the Wi-Fi gene from now on. Just to not freak viewers out. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know more about orange cats than 99% of cat owners. No biology degree required. Promise. Researchers from both universities published their findings in Current Biology. Their goal? Finally identify the specific mutation behind orange fur in domestic cats, a mystery that's puzzled scientists for over a century. And they did it. Turns out, orange cats are missing a tiny section of DNA near the Wi-Fi gene, located on the X chromosome. This missing bit makes the gene more active in melanocytes, the pigment-producing cells in the skin, fur, and eyes. That boosted activity ramps up production of pheomelanin, the pigment responsible for reddish-orange tones. And that, dear viewers, is how your ginger cat ends up looking like a sunbeam with whiskers. So why are orange cats mostly male? It comes down to basic cat math, or chromosomes. Males have one X and one Y chromosome. Females have two X chromosomes. Since the Wi-Fi gene sits on the X chromosome, a male cat needs just one copy of the mutation to go full orange. Females, however, need the mutation on both X chromosomes, a much rarer combo. That's why most orange females end up with patchy coats, a mix of black and orange instead of being fully ginger. This patchy pattern comes from X inactivation, where one X chromosome gets randomly turned off in each cell. The result? A mosaic of fur colors, tortoiseshell or calico, depending on which pigment genes stay active. If you're loving this mix of cats and science, give that like button a little boop and hit subscribe. It helps us bring more perfect facts to cat lovers like you. Vito, no.
It was getting a little too educational in here. I'm keeping the humans awake.
Now here's the twist. The mutation doesn't change the gene. It affects a nearby DNA region that controls how the gene behaves. It's like turning up the volume on a speaker, not replacing the speaker itself. The Japanese team sequenced DNA from 18 cats, 10 orange and 8 non-orange, and found all orange cats shared the same deletion. The US team, meanwhile, used tissue samples from spay-neuter clinics to study gene activity in pigment cells. Even though they worked independently, both teams came to the same conclusion. The Wi-Fi gene becomes unusually active in orange fur patches, thanks to that deleted stretch of DNA. And that's how the ginger magic happens. This breakthrough isn't just cool science. It's also an incredible community story. It all began with Professor Hiroyuki Sasaki, a retired geneticist and lifelong cat lover from Kyushu University. Instead of relaxing after retirement, he launched this project to help tackle feline diseases and finally solve the ginger gene mystery. To fund it, his team raised over $70,000 through crowdfunding with support from cat lovers all over the world. One of the most touching contributions came from two elementary school siblings who donated their pocket money with a handwritten note. "We are siblings in the 1st and 3rd grades. We donated with our allowance. Please use it for research on calico cats. Little hands, big hearts." And now, they're part of a big leap in science. Here's where it gets even more intriguing. The Wi-Fi gene isn't just active in pigment cells. It also shows up in the brain and hormonal glands. Could it influence behavior, personality, or even mood? There's no hard evidence yet, but researchers are curious. People have long joked that orange cats are the goofy charmers of the cat world. And since most are male, that might not be a total coincidence. In humans, this same gene has been linked to skin cancer and hair loss, but so far there's no sign it affects cats in the same way. Still, it's another reason this gene is worth studying. We don't know exactly when the mutation appeared, but it's old. Some paintings dating back to the 12th century clearly show calico cats, which means the mutation has been around for centuries, maybe even millennia. Some researchers want to analyze ancient Egyptian cat mummies or test fur samples from museum specimens to trace it even further back. Now that would be a cool science meets Indiana Jones moment. So the mystery of orange cats has been solved. If you love this deep dive into cat genetics, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share this video with your favorite cat-obsessed friend. And if today's ginger gene blew your mind, just wait until you hear what your cat's coat color might say about their personality. Check out our video about the 9 most common cat coat colors and their connection to cat personality. But wait, quick test before you go. What's the name of the gene behind orange cats? If you said ARHGAP36, you pass. If you said the Wi-Fi gene, you definitely watched the whole video. And honestly, that's the real A+.